here I am with literally 0 Facebook applications.
Well,
I don't mind Facebook. It got me a lot of work. Way back in the early days.
Facebook made Fabricator. Fabricator is used by Blender. So they did some good stuff.
So just to make you aware, you are live. I think you might be on Twitch. Andreas, you streaming tonight?
I am not streaming tonight because I arrived late.
Oh,
Pizza
well,
first.
Oh well, you're live on YouTube, so please be aware.
Alright.
Tonight,
I will be educated.
educated. Tonight's BlenderRoyale is number 63, I believe. Year 1, week 11. Yep, that's right. So tonight's theme is 800 pixels by 80 pixels. So that's what you need to render out in. Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
It can't be 80. It can't be 80 pixels by 800.
Yeah.
It needs to be 800 by 80.
That's
X800.
Yes. It needs to be landscape, not portrait.
Be a rebel, make it 81
But not a
to
landscape.
8,000.
Yeah, landscape.
Not a blandscape.
Yes. I think this is going to be quite a tough one, to be honest. Goro, we've not
I
started
think
it.
yours is like at home.
Puzz is enjoying this one.
Yeah, Buzz is the experience.
Stop showing off.
It is now officially 9:15. Your 45 minutes is on the clock now.
Okay, cool. So this is going to be a shading exercise, I think. That was my girlfriend. Perfect timing.
Oh, hello, girlfriend.
It's always a party in Andreas' house.
Always, yeah. It's just the way we roll.
I don't think there's been any event on this server where you have been present and there hasn't been someone on the telephone in the background.
Yeah, that's her job, right? Gotta
That's
talk to
my
people
life.
on the phone. Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. So, are we allowed to use FX nodes?
No,
what are you talking about? Of course.
Don't ask that.
of course not.
These questions that I'm literally plugging into sockets.
They're just nodes, man.
Yeah.
Pre-made nodes.
You get to use your libraries on all these other Blender things. Drake.
I don't.
Use FX nodes.
I'll do the impossible. I'll try to create like another house for Sage just in like an
Can't use
entire
FX
street
nodes.
of it.
Yeah, he's just
That's how
trying
much of
to
an FX node
knock
stand I
out the
am.
competition.
Yeah, you can use it. Why not? Eh?
Check out code PERS.
Have you got an affiliation link?
No, I don't. I should though.
For
Yeah,
a
talk
long
to
time,
you.
I thought you did FX nodes because you plugged it so hard.
Talk about it. I wish.
You're on the main page as well, so when I went there, I was
No,
like,
they
oh, there's
use my
first
video.
cat.
As they use my video as the what do you call it? Trailer.
I need a mapping node.
I do have an affiliation link for FX nodes if anybody's live and listening.
I thought it-
What? I gotta talk to you. Yeah, this is out of hand.
Well, I got an affiliation
Probably
link.
driven
for-
more traffic to that bastard than anybody.
Yeah, well, it's quite good, but because okay, it might be like 80 cents on his latest plugin that I make, but they kind of build up. You know what I mean?
He's a great dev.
Yeah. Hell of a dude.
He deserves all the love he can get.
Summer loving.
If I can pull this off, it's black magic officially. Like
The other thing you can
I
do is just
wanna-
render a scene and then make the camera 800 by 80 and frame it, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily make something at that res. You can make something and then shoot it at that res if you want.
I was having an issue with Resolve exporting out 800 by 80. or setting the viewport to that. It just kept
Oh yeah, you can't. Like for 800 by 80s, I just make them GIFs with FFmpeg. I can send you the commands.
Please send link. Please send link.
There is a website that kind of uploads everything for you.
It sucks because what happens is GIF is native format is 25 frames per second, which is really weird. And those websites, when you upload stuff that you made at 24 frames per second, when it gets to that 24th frame, it adds this little jitter frame into between everyone. It just sucks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My health
on
is
my ears.
decreasing. My health
Someone
is
is coughing
decreasing
at-
every day.
We got a nice turnout today. Oh, nice to see Goro here as well. And Haku. Alright.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Alright, Haku.
Hey Scott, hey Stephen Scott, how you doing? I ain't talked to you in a while.
He was happening a bit.
Good. Have you finally got that seagull to fuck off yet?
No,
Every single time I look at your Twitter, it's just the seagull staring you down and telling you to go back indoors. And I'm like, I
Mate.
don't blame you. He's got a beady eye.
don't talk to me about Steven Seagal. He's vanished, and I'm slightly
He's gone.
disappointed. I'm slightly
Oh, no,
disappointed.
That's not good. That's like the moment the fucking big worm thing goes under the sea in Resident Evil 4, and you're like, oh god, he's gonna come back up in a minute. He's gonna come back and get you when you are least suspecting it, mate. You're gonna be taking the bins out. You're just gonna get done by a seagull.
I'm gutted, man. I'm truly gutted.
You should be. He's a character.
It was my friend. Although I did see him a couple of days later, flying about
Are you
with
sure?
flying about with some other birds.
Someone else's house.
Someone else's house. He's cheated on me.
like some cat that you've been feeding for 10 years, and then one day he ducks off and starts getting like fed by the neighbour or whatever, and you're like, oh really?
Pretty
That,
much.
Oh,
that
really?
happened with our
I
cat.
see what this relationship was now.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You immediately see what it is, and you're just like,
That happened with our cat.
no way.
I was just a feeder.
You know what? This brings me back to it, JKR. Actually, I remember a long time ago we were going to get told a story about a battle axe, and you never went off on that tangent. Steve, back me up here. JKR was talking about we were talking about battle
How
axes.
long ago was that?
That was. Let's not talk about how long ago it is. How about
That
you tell
was
the
like
story?
BlenderRoyale 40.
You remember the day? You remember the actual number
No.
of the BlenderRoyale?
No, it was like I said it was like, it was
Pierce,
precisely and exactly.
Pierce, help me.
Caught red
I
tag.
Pierce.
I think I could have made it even more topical by just saying
Huh?
Huh?
it was precisely at
Lube
the day.
Varnoid.
How do you loop a Voronoi?
Yes.
Very carefully.
Yeah, they got like
How
sharp
do you-
edges. They
How
got
do
you loop a
balloons and
Voronoi?
shit.
Practice,
You
practice,
need to
practice.
watch out.
No, I have like. Ah, damn it.
I can teach everybody a really cool trick if
Oh,
they
you
want to learn.
bastard.
Okay, I have like a Varnoid node here, and I want to move it from up to down,
So here's what you
and
do,
want
okay?
to loop it. Yes.
No, I can't bother to work out that stuff. No,
Listen to me.
ignore me. Don't listen
Make
to
a
me.
Bezier circle. Add an empty. Track that empty to the circle. And from the beginning of your animation to the end of that animation, set the offset from 0 to -100 on so that the empty travels around your circle throughout the course of the animation and ends again at the top. You can then use a texture coordinate node on that object to drive anything you want in any texture, and it will happen in a cycle. And then you can change the scale of it by actually scaling the Bezier circle if you like, or you can rotate that Bezier circle to have it affect different axes. So if it's just spinning around in a circle, you can spin the Bezier circle on a 90 degree on the X or the Y, and it'll affect a different set of XY coordinates. So that's one way to get a sign going that you can control with your eyes and your hands.
Well, I don't think
Thank you.
anybody will be capable of piecing that together 100% from just what you'd said. So you might need
Well,
to
too
revisit
bad.
that. But
You guys gotta get better at
I
that.
remember you showing me this stuff before. Oh, really? Was that it? We only got one drop.
One, that's it.
To be coming in and questioning your
I'm
want
doing
to
it right
do
now
that
if you want to
tutorial.
watch.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. Everybody. My stream's going to be looking like I'm watching Spurs at the moment, but that's lies. That's just a tech error.
Fun fact, I'm learning geometry node fields from
Right,
scratch right now.
You fucked up. You fucked up on your first call out of what this was. You got to be quick. Because otherwise people aren't going to know what you're being satirical. He's about to show you literally the golden, juicy source of how to make something loop. And I'm pretty sure, because this is 808, you're going to like maybe show people the FFM peg thing in a bit.
We're not going to show them all the secret sauce.
FFM peg does sound like a porn category, doesn't it? I thought that like the first time I ever tried to say it out loud as well. My God.
Yeah, this empty's traveling along the circle. Now, if you go into your shader and you use a texture coordinate node,
This is slow as fuck.
and set the object to the empty, the texture coordinate's going to follow what the empty's doing. So if you add, say, a Voronoi texture, I'll use the real one. Voronoi texture. Distance to the color.
Ooh, animation.
And you add the object to the vector. All of a sudden, the whole texture is going to move with your empty, and it's going to do stuff. So then if you take this Bezier circle and rotate it on an angle, all of a sudden you've got yourself an animation that's happening. And you can do stuff with. You scale the Bezier circle, you can control the speed of the animation. And make some pretty stuff. Another fun thing to do is toss a mapping node in between there. And have some fun with the scale if you want. Rotation, whatever.
Steve, can you hear that?
Yeah.
This is you losing the entire BR to a PERS tutorial.
No, I like it. I'm not watching
No, this is like an indispensable. I haven't worked out how to do the actual constraint setup. PERS literally sent me a blend with that circle with the empty on. I used that for like 4 NFTs. It was amazing.
Go to the empty and you go to constraints, and the only one you have to add is follow path.
All right, so the empty's got a follow strength and path on it.
Yeah, the
follow
the empty
strength and
follows
path.
the circle. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just now realizing how useful geometry node fields is.
Nice.
Right. I've tried this one before. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, JKR. It's just on the thing that he said. You
I
were
was
talking about
throwing
geometry
out
fields, weren't you?
Tiny ass comment. Don't
Yeah.
worry about
So the
me.
texture coordinate, you follow the empty.
Yeah, no, I get that part. It's about getting the. When I tried this before, I set up the empty so that it follows the Bezier circle, and then I tell it to what follow like.
No, so
I think
forward axis is negative Z,
negative Z, right?
and then up axis is Y.
Right.
Okay, and then your offset is from 0 to 100. The thing moving on the curve. So on frame 1, you set it to 0, the offset, and then on the end frame, and then go one further, set it to either negative 100 or 100, and it will go from 0 to 100.
Oh, right. So I just keyframe the offset, and that should keep things in line with my
it'll
timing.
keep it all looping in a circular fashion.
Thank you so much, sir. That was so useful. Thank you very
No
much.
problem.
So Andreas, what's happening in the Blender development scene?
Ooh, this week was chock-a-block. It was so full of so much good stuff.
That's all you're getting.
There was so much going on, even I noticed.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, but like basically, the asset browser is getting a massive update concerning tagging. They have a new catalog system, which means you can drag and drop files into tags that you can custom build inside your blend file. So now you can organize your files based on a new tag system. So instead of the limited data blocks, you actually have tags. So dragging and dropping, and also allowing to drag and drop worlds and stuff like that. It's all much better.
Blender freeze. Fuck.
And it's good. Yeah, so that's a big update to the asset browser.
Blender unfreeze.
Geometry nodes has now become a fields. The experimental fields is now officially a normal system, and the old legacy geometry nodes is an experimental system now, which means there's a whole bunch of improvements and changes and migration and everything for the new field system.
And fields is great.
It's great, yeah, because it changes the workflow so that the geometry lines.
Not if you have respect for the 2.93 workflow and the Arundel Woodford splash screen. Thank you very much. Some of us have got loyalty around here.
Oh man, it took him 14 hours to do it, but now it could take him 6. So it's kind of like it's a new.
Yeah, I know. Shoot down an obvious love-eyed joke there. shoot one down, Grace. You're only making the art funner.
But basically, yeah. Now there's a get data, modify data, set data, start execution, run execution, and finish execution with the geometry line. And you can visualize a lot better. So it's a little bit easier.
Yeah. I totally get that you're 100% right. I was just saying that you were stealing the humor from the moment. That was the rule.
Yeah, it was good.
No. I get you. It is onwards and upwards kind of thing, and it's nice to see them like rehauling things like they did.
Yeah, right.
When they need to fully update it. It's
especially exciting.
It's a very specific person right now. It's kind of just been completely asked in the queue for that one. That's just not nice.
Sorry. All right. Okay. So what else have we got? We got things in the UV editor so that packing to Udemy tiles are a little bit better. Same with snapping. In the interface, there's going to be a big, huge change. It's going to screw everybody over, but no, not really. The toolbar is now before the header instead of the header after the toolbar. So. So if you're sculpting, your brush sliders are going to be a little bit easier access. So that's swapped around. That's kind of nice.
How did they sneak that past me?
I don't know.
Magic.
They improved the viewport roll and a whole bunch of little things like that. The video sequencer got a lot of love. Now you can do 128 tracks, which is great. You also can...
That's a lot.
Yeah, right? And I did a color correction method of the ASC CDL system, which is nice. And you can draw your active strips, like you can select and move around your strips in the editor now, so in the preview. So they made it a bit more evident, which is nice. The compositor has got some more improvements with the levels nodes, and also it's supporting canvas compositing in some areas. Cycles has disabled tile level denoising to improve performance. Added more support for AMD GPUs, the constraints are a small little stretch thing to improve.
Did they tell what GPU API they use for AMD? Or did they just say, yeah, AMD?
HIP device support is the exact thing.
What? HTY?
HIP. But so that's basically it. The big chunk of love that happened this week was mostly in the geometry nodes to update the fields, and the asset browser, which I find very nice.
Yeah, the field stuff is great.
Yeah. They did commit this dashed line system though, but it seems like there's a little bit of backlash from the community, and thank God.
I seen it in Ernst today actually. It looked fucking hideous, man.
It's bad.
I think it's better than before.
It's terrible, yeah, I agree.
It's not even that.
Somebody, I forget who, but they posted just a pretty simple node tree, and they're like, this is unreadable garbage.
I honestly don't really get all the hate behind it.
you just can't read it. You can't see it. It's too noisy, visually too noisy. Like you have one dotted line over another dotted line, and then you lose
Just apply optics. Open image denoiser.
it inside the node editor.
Yes. Just do that.
I think
The obvious solution is colors.
Going in with the big guns.
I think Elle's big complaint was the dash lines isn't even lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They kind of stretch.
So it's so bad how they stretch, and then
Oh, fuck.
they're
Elle's
also just really
Oh,
skinny.
shit.
So it's like half of it is
Hello.
missing. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Guys are all
I'll just speak
imagining
for you,
that.
Aaron. Yeah, don't say a word.
Getting
I
into
think Aaron was thinking.
Sorry, Aaron. On you go. You were saying
So I can't actually remember.
something about the dash.
About the
lines.
dash line stretching or something like that.
Oh right, yeah, they stretch, and so you have like 50% of it is not even visible because it's like dashed line, and then it's also really really skinny, so you can't see it, and then it's on a grid background if you have the default theme, and then as soon as you go into a group as well, everything goes bright green, so it's like actually invisible. Success.
Man, yeah, it needs to be improved for sure.
Again, I don't mind it. I mean, it doesn't look bad.
Your
It looks
opinion is
terrible.
wrong. Your
It
opinion
doesn't
is wrong.
It doesn't look
It
good
is.
necessarily, but it doesn't look bad.
Scientifically incorrect.
I mean,
You 25 minutes remaining.
I'm gonna fail.
Way
this
longer than I
one
spend on these things. anyway.
hard.
I know this should be your best one, Pulse, ever.
I might switch
the
this
editing would be,
to FPS. Whoa, 60 frames per second feels so nice.
If you upload it as a GIF, it still gets downsampled. It feels nice, but does it do anything? No.
I don't know. Hang on. 0, and then go -1, 2, 3.
Joe, anything exciting happening on Blender Nest?
Nope.
Right on. Thanks for the update.
That's the update. Can you try
Sorry, that
saying
right on
this?
from Paz there just broke me. It was just like, right on? I don't know. That's the response.
Can you try saying this? It's in the voice chat.
Can I try saying this in the voice chat? What am I looking at?
It's in the voice chat. Just try saying it out loud.
Fuck up. Purple burglar alarm.
Not bad, not bad.
That's alright. How?
I knew it was going to be that without even looking.
Purple burglar alarm?
Yeah.
I'm great. I'm definitely not dying at all.
Purple.
Alright.
I've had some strange requests, but that takes a biscuit.
Great.
Now, can you say it 3 times fast?
Yeah.
Purple burglar alarm, purple burglar alarm, purple burglar alarm. Ah!
God damn.
He did it.
Beautiful.
I think it's high time for some Anchorman. Can you give me a few unique New Yorks, please, Steve?
York.
The Human
York.
Torch was denied a bank loan.
Yeah, exactly. What was it? What was it? The arsonist has oddly shaped feet.
Torch. I've never heard that one before. That's hilarious. The Human Torch was denied a bank.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Oh.
I don't know how they got any of that movie shot, really. Must have been just trying not to laugh the whole time.
21 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit this. I'm not getting anything done here.
Oh, you can do it.
I've got 2 assets.
So,
I could
But
fly a
even you
plane if I
can't
want to.
both.
How many minutes is it?
20 minutes.
Wait, you do it. Wait,
thank-
what are you
Scottish
doing?
guy.
Wait. What if... Why did you... No, I'm not questioning.
Oh man, I wish it was easy to edit modifiers. A function code modifiers. I wish it was easier.
I know. I wish it was on the
Like
timeline.
edit one and it'll change all of them. You know, you choose the axes that it affects type thing, but you have to like copy and paste to every single axis and then tune every single object that has the modifier stack one by one.
I've dropped out now just because I've got like 0 chance of ever getting anything out this time.
It's not
With
that.
that attitude?
I know, with that attitude I was about to say.
So you're probably right.
You can do it.
I believe in you, JKR.
One
If you
working
started a scene,
asset.
set a camera up and take a render of it. You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
It's a bit late. I've quit the project now.
Really?
Don't worry, mine's is equally as shit.
At least you've got something.
I don't know if I would class it as something.
I'll just continue other work. Or other whatever. Another
You can do
project
that.
I've had.
I turned up late and I'm gonna finish late. So
How much time?
Objects. It's,
I thought you said I jacked.
I know, that's what I
Aaron.
thought.
I jacked Aaron,
Objection.
Jamie.
18 minutes.
Just making revolutionary counter BlenderRoyale, which is like exactly the time you
Overruled.
need
Sorry,
longer.
Aaron's
road,
like-
What number are we at?
So
We
what's
are at week 11.
What's happening with your course stuff, Aaron? Where have you been?
made some courses. People seem to like them, which is
Except
nice.
the older moms.
Except from, yeah, except older moms. Can't believe she got so angry about me tweeting that. I guess she was sad because she's not on Facebook. So there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute,
She
I've
had something-
totally missed this story.
sounds like a little bit of juice right there, yeah.
Exactly.
He's
what-
just
Just
entering
Twitter.
over.
Just the Twitter response. That's all.
Yeah,
Nothing
just
crazy.
Standard Twitter.
What if... I'm lost. I've never been to Twitter. What happened?
Well, Facebook is down, so people are resorting to Twitter to.
Is that
air
not
out their
normal?
woes. Who knows? What is normal anymore?
Well,
We
definitely.
are resorting to violence.
I like
Yours.
Facebook being down, to be honest.
Why MP4 to give? Where banana?
So, yeah.
I've heard seniors have returned to the park, back into their natural habitat.
You've heard correctly.
Can I pixelate something with FX nodes stripes coming after, or do I have to pixelate in post?
There's a few ways
You
to
like
do it.
censoring.
Sorry, I didn't catch the end of that.
There's mapping nodes in FX nodes that will pixelate it based on the object or the camera, you know. So you can either use that or you can use the generalized checker. I use that sometimes, like divide it by a generalized checker. Then mess with the modulo and the first two XY values.
Your first node after your mapping node of what's going on that plane. That is on a plane that I can see on your stream right now, isn't it? That's on a plane, yeah.
What is the plane?
The thing that's in the view of your camera, that's just a plane, isn't it? Yeah.
But when I put,
I'm doing great.
Wait, there, the distortion.
Yeah, it needs to be before everything else. If you're going to pixelate it, your first vector needs to be pixelated. I know it feels weird because it feels like you'll be doing the pixelation afterwards, but it needs to be your very first mapping vector. And there are lots of nodes with red tags there that I don't understand, but it needs to be where your UV's coming from, or your generated, or your object.
I have
You wanna
this
put-
before, but something with the stripes. I think it's because I'm adding noise to the coordinates, and I want to have because I want to add noise to the stripes, but I want the output to be pixelated.
Oh,
I'll just.
I can't. I like there's a load of nodes there that I don't know what they are. There are like FX nodes and stuff, and I can't really see the order of things because BR is BR, and we make what we make. But it should be your first.
Your pures.
Should be the one that's pixelated, and then everything else sits on top of that. Even if it feels like something you're not going to pixelate, all those things need to be pixelated, kind of thing.
Pure.
Someone interrupt me. Tell me if I'm wrong here.
What's up?
Thing that
What are you using to convert MP4s to GIF?
I don't.
Nah, Virtual Dub 2 is pretty good.
Send me a link, please.
Search Virtual Dub 2. No, wait, let me just do it. Yeah, virtualdub2.com. There it is.
Who just ate their microphone?
Not me.
Someone was angry.
It's a really awful sound.
Ah, thank you.
How are you, Kate? I've not seen you in a while.
I'm good.
How's life treating you?
Alright. I don't have the dog anymore.
Oh, did they go back?
Yeah.
Shame.
I was gonna plan to try and hide it or something, but
Kidnap. Dog
Yeah.
nap.
the net
Quick
going
note.
to that, so.
Quick note. Geometry node fields needs like some mathematical expression node where you can just put your expression.
Yeah.
No.
There is an add-on that does something similar.
I think that thing works good now.
Notes for you.
Is that already available for geometry node fields? Because I don't think so.
Remaining time is 13 minutes and 5 seconds. Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
Copy material. Copy material. Alright, let's go to compositing. I don't have a lot of time to render, so we'll see how fast I can do this. So, preview render. Oh, it's pretty fast. Well, that's important. Motion blur, bloom, ambient occlusion, we want some grain, do we? Do we want grain? Guys, sorry about the background calls.
Unacceptable, Trace.
I know. I quite like listening to it.
Makes me feel sleepy.
We are a little bit sleepy today. It was hard for us to get out of bed.
Hey. I'm the same.
All around me are a million faces.
I think I might throw in Ghost.
The towel?
Oh no, Blender crash.
I haven't saved. Ah. And then it crashes as I save. Ah, no, don't crash while I'm trying to save. There we go. BR63. Save the file. Unhide this. What's the unhide button?
Old age.
Oh, it's the mute. Mute button, sorry. It's muting. Wow, that's so strong.
What the f...
Okay, so where's my Luma?
Who knows?
Oop, black is not good.
Oh, I wish geometry nodes was more like Sverchok. Like, I just want to pick a specific vertex and use it.
You fool. You can never.
No. I've wasted all this time
That'd
using
be-
geometry nodes.
It'd be too, like, straightforward and easy.
Here we are.
Dead.
Oh no. How do I get rid of all of the scale tracks of my animation? God damn. Clear keyframes of all the objects. Did it do it? God damn it. I hate this
Okay.
active over selected
It's the
thing of
microphone.
Blender.
Yes, Link.
No. I only cough. I'm not eating.
Go back to my render.
This
How
time
much
I'm
time have we
not-
got left?
No. No time.
8 minutes.
8.
When you completely overwrite your first render with your second render.
See.
Yep. I don't know why it
Nice.
doesn't just automatically like give you like up a number or something. Would be pretty handy.
I think there was a setting for it, but I can't remember.
I really hope no one's got epilepsy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, I'm good. I'm gonna hide, mute the noses. It's gonna do nothing. Yep, we're good. Save. Choose a file output. Put this inside my downloads folder. BR63. I'll put this in render pictures. File name BR63 underscore. PNG is fine. Let's do this as a file format just in case.
What's the time?
And
time remaining is 6 minutes and 36 seconds.
He's gone. Shit.
Alright, 1/10 of the animation is rendered. Who knows what it would look like? I'll actually browse and see what everyone else is looking at. Oh, I like yours, Slink. Nice.
Thank you.
Zach is frozen. Yeah, well.
Well.
Oh, what's Purrs is looking like? Stream is paused. Okay.
Jesus Christ, man.
Are you okay?
No. Definitely not.
Shuffle.
Nice one, Nefarious. I like where you're going with that. Streminus. Oh, I like where you're going with this. Nicely done, Streminus. Render is 50% done.
Well, you fucking idiot.
You didn't like where I was going with mine?
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm just messing.
You're a pure arse of this, man.
Ah, cool, Kate. It's coming on nicely.
4 minutes remaining.
Haku.
Why did I name him wrong?
Whoa, nice one, Haku. I like that. Garo Roho. The red hat. Oh,
Aaron be sitting in here just creating hill climb racing the game.
Always
So how do I
been.
get a really clean outline that's not from freestyle? There's a line art modifier, right? Is that
It's simple,
not
you
very
don't.
Yes, but it's
one
just,
at a time?
okay.
Nobody talks.
Can I
I don't care
suggest?
who, just whoever
Can-
actually knows.
Can
So I
I
guess I do
suggest
care.
something to you?
Yes, if it can be accomplished within 2 minutes.
You create two materials. One
Nope.
normal material and one completely black with no roughness and backface culling. You add a solidify modifier and flip the normals on the solidify modifier. That's how you create a black outline.
Alright, freestyle it is. Thank you. It's too long, mate.
Ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
So it is a much
Alright.
more performant than freestyle. I mean, to put you that.
Alright, where even is that?
So
Okay, I'll
I
fire
don't
myself.
You're looking for.
Have
So
one
what are you looking for? The line
The
art
li-
modifier?
Yeah. Is it
Right,
under
so you
modifiers?
Go to your grease pencil, go to modifier, stack up the grease pencil, and then once you turn on the modifier, then select the collection, the grease pencil line, and then the material inside the grease pencil modifier.
So it has to be done within grease pencil?
You have to have a grease pencil object, yes.
If you add a grease pencil object, there is literally one for line art in there. So you can just
Go to
like
add,
select line art.
grease
object.
pencil,
Do it for the full collection.
not
or
workspaces,
select
add object,
objects.
add object.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, but I gotta figure that out.
Go to the add menu where you add cubes and stuff.
Yep.
Yep, now go to grease pencil. There you go, line art. Collection line art.
Oh shit, my computer's screaming. Save. Collection line art. Okay, so how do I then apply this to?
Stack. Now select the collection you want to have the line art with.
Oh, I see. So do I have to do one per collection that I want, or should I just put? Oh, actually, I should just put everything
one
in the
inside
collection.
one root collection and you're good.
Got it. Got it. Let's do text. Thanks for the help.
Okay, time.
Helps.
Time for me to set up a straw poll.
Frame rate 60. Control P.
And so now I hit. Okay. Dimension.
Whoa, who's listening to the news?
I've literally not heard the news in
Leon
maybe a year.
is here.
Apparently you can save this directly as a GIF.
GIF.
Cannot.
Time is up, ladies and genitals. Please start uploading.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Okay, uploading.
Team, all stuff are good. Hey, bruh.
Viewport render animation. Yes, please.
Oh, these are all changing.
Oh man, 182 frames and stuff.
That's a render.
I know. I know. One.
I believe
Yeah,
I've
too
got
crazy with this.
I believe I've got everybody's name.
Render animation. Oh no, it's just gonna render the frames out as a JPEG instead of an animation. Crap. Wait, I think I dropped again, but I don't know if you got me.
Aaron,
I'm not streaming anymore.
Aaron, how did you do that? How, huh? It's also looping. Wow.
Yeah, it's literally like a little turntable world.
Oh, praise, you did also great.
I can't upload to a GIF service though because I can't log in with Facebook.
Let's see what's happening over here. Wow, everyone's are so good. Nice link. I like that. It kind of looks like a pickle.
I use this to convert my video to GIF. You don't need to log in.
First, do yours have? Does yours have
I sent
text?
the link. You don't need to log in. It just you need to upload your file and then press convert.
Alright, let me try that.
It worked for me fine.
Ooh. That's trippy, Haku.
Kate, wow.
The pastrami.
Came out a little bit faster than I thought. I should have zoomed out or something. If you look at that too quickly, for too long, it will make you see. Don't look at my piece of art too long. Bad idea.
Nice.
How
Yeah,
bad?
that reminds me of
From
that
1
game.
to 10.
Whoa. Drace,
Hey,
yours
left.
looks crazy. I like it. Sorry, Aaron. Go ahead.
I was just saying that I love Kate's. It looks really like fabric-y, but really trippy.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it too.
I couldn't remember how to loop it.
I really need to increase the speed in mine.
My blender is.
Wait, I'm having problems with the format.
Oh, it only gives me 25 frames per second. Damn. These are all very good. Everyone else is very nice.
Oh man! Whoa!
Whoa!
Steve, that's such a cool concept.
Yeah, I just saw that one.
Oh, nice one, Nefarious.
Whoa, Goro. Okay. Damn.
These are all really good.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Some bullshit like that from Goro.
My blender's stuck. I can't even switch over to Blender right now. No.
That blend, I'm stuck.
Go on without me.
Okay.
Is everybody submitted?
Yes.
Mine's not rendering out, I keep getting stuck.
Yeah,
I
mine's
did.
stuck.
Oh, Nefarious, yours is so cool.
Virtual Dove can do
That's
it.
such cool.
Aaron's yours reminds me of this old Atari game called Moon Patrol.
Ah, sick.
You need to allocate me more
I end the
resources to
render
find
now.
out what I'm supposed to...
Damn
Okay,
it.
I'm going to create a straw poll. There's people's names who aren't playing, but I just don't want to miss anybody out.
Shit, my blender got stuck.
Oh, who'd I pick as the winner?
Everybody's is so cool.
Man, I like yours, okay, it's cool.
I like Straminos's.
Oh, I like yours, clever idea, Steve.
It's a
Yeah,
bit
yours
slow.
is
It
good
needs sped up a little bit.
It's cool though.
Alright,
Exactly.
I'll give you 3 minutes to vote.
Whoa, nice one.
Oh.
Oh, it's trippy.
Damn. I should stop screaming.
Yeah, all did correct.
Corette's looks very nicely done, almost painterly.
You have until 10 past to cast your vote. If I've missed out your name, let me know.
So many good ones.
Yes.
Shit, where
Yeah,
is
my blender's legit stuck.
Where is Pancake's name? Did he submit anything? Pancake, were you
I
playing
think
tonight?
Pancake said he was going to spectate. Just spectating.
Ah, that's alright, cheers. Like, fuck for that. Where is Ernst? Ernst's in the lead at the moment.
I'm going to vote for Slink.
Hey. Hey.
Come on and render.
Is that Slinky the dog?
Yeah. Stromanos.
Happy Slink sounds.
Haku. Correct. Haku. Correct. So 5 votes. I'm gonna do 5 votes.
Yeah.
1 minute 30 left to cast your vote. Straminos is in the lead with 5 at the moment.
Yeah, I got only 1 vote. Yes. Oh, mine sucks.
Wait, why me? Mine doesn't even move.
That's a clever design.
To be fair, nobody
It's
actually
humble,
said
but very undeserved.
If Purs doesn't win this, the toys are getting thrown out the pram.
What's that?
We're gonna make money off it, so.
Haku's
Mine
yours is
doesn't
quite
like
trippy.
it. People like dogs.
Oh, I don't care if I win. I already made money off these things. I already won.
As the winner. Zach's is good as well.
Yeah. And Stravanos is awesome. And actually, yours is great too, Steve. Everybody's is awesome.
30
And
seconds
Markham
left to
just
vote.
turned up.
I like Haku's too.
Hard to.
Alright.
I'm
Ladies and
still
gentlemen.
rendering.
10 seconds left before I hit F5. Can I get a drum roll, please?
Drumming. And
And the winner with 9 votes is Kate.
Yes!
I hear Marco in the house. GG.
Second place is Castramanos. Third place is Online Render. Fourth is Puzz. Then it's Corvette. Then it's Erin, Nefarious, Goro, Dreas, Hakus, Link. And BB9 even get 1 vote, even though he wasn't playing.
Good for you, Ben.
Well
Good
done,
for you,
Ben.
Yay.
Congratulations, Kate.
Congrats.
Yeah. Good game, everyone. You guys did really well.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah, these are really fun to watch. GG's.
Wish mine rendered.
Same
I
here.
tested all these. They're so underwhelming, but they're so nice.
Well done.
I even made my wee
We should do
dinosaur
more.
look up.
At a meteor. Is that a meteor?
Aye.
Oh, in the end, I got 4 votes. Very high votes. Steph, you came third place. Well done.
Oh, thanks very much.
Way to go, Kate. Way to go, Kate. Way to go, Kate.
I go now. Good
This is
night.
really fun
Good
one.
night, JKL.
GG, everyone.
Good night.
GG. Not yours.
Malcolm, you
make
just
a
did.
little-
Yeah. Must
I
be.
just woke up to
Good
the
morning.
drama of the world.
What time is it with you?
So I'm like 8:13 at the moment in the morning.
That's not too bad.
That's
So
too
I've
early.
missed the whole Facebook drama. I jumped on Twitter. Oh my goodness, there's so many good memes.
On Twitter right now.
What drama?
Facebook.
Facebook and Insta and WhatsApp down.
Is it still down?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it is.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's down. They must be losing millions per minute.
Good fucking riddance. The Earth is healing in their fucking absence. May they get in the sea. That's what I've got to say on that.
Yeah, I love
Apparently
it.
they're losing. Their shares are dropping $160 million an hour.
Whoa.
Whoa.
They not.
Did you
Normally
just say
that
their
is
shares are
100.
dropping $160 million an hour?
Yeah.
Checks out.
Thank you. That is the best news I've heard all week. Nice.
Well,
I'm
now,
just start
now's the
buying
time
Facebook
to buy
shares.
Facebook shares.
Yeah, now's a good time to buy, yeah. Because as soon as it's back, it bouncing back up again.
Buy the
Yeah.
dip.
Oh, how yeah.
Buy in the dip, yeah.
Tanked.
Oh well, that was quite interesting, Blender Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
it's
fun.
just-
I thought it was gonna be really trippy or tricky, but the trickiest thing was it in rendering.
There, you weren't wrong with the trippy.
Yeah, that's quite a lot
Yeah,
of abstract. Hakus is quite trippy.
Yeah, same with Kate's, you know, it looks like one of those 3D images where you cross your eyes and you can see like this depth image inside the frames. When you
Magic
convert your
eye.
vision. Yeah, your magic eye. Looks like a magic eye. Which I wonder how you could do that in shaders, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, I think you need to. I don't know if you could, because they're like done with AI now, I think, aren't they?
No, I mean, it's a pretty old tech. You could probably do it with the depth pass inside your shaders.
Kaleidoscope.
You could just map onto a polygon and then use Verona.
Hey, what's up?
I can't see those things, so I wouldn't be very good at making
Can't
them.
see them.
No.
Just
I tried
straight through
so
the paper.
long.
It's
Pardon?
transparent. just like transparent paper.
Well, like the
It's
every
really
time
invisible.
the books where you blur your eyes and you see like the
That is
thing.
amazing.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to work. See you later.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Is that using physics, like gravity, or is it
What
is it like
the hill climb thing?
tracked to a line?
It's all just driven by the same noise. So the noise displacing the floor is also displacing the wheels, and the cabin is just rotated. So I've got like a bit of delay in the cabin rotation, so I can make it like completely not rotate.
Oh yeah, I
want it to,
forgot
like,
that
have good
geometry nodes act
suspension.
more like shader nodes. No.
Yeah. That's fun.
Right, anyway.
Suspension.
It's been emotional, ladies and genitals. Thank you very much for joining Blender Royale number 63. Any suggestions for
pleasure.
any suggestions for a theme for next week?
Revisit an old BR. So get an old BR file and everyone can like add another hour to it. So you can
that'd
do
be cool,
the
actually.
improvement of that same source file.
As in just the one source file?
Exactly, for everyone.
I'll need to be one of yours then, because my scenes are a fucking mess.
Why don't we do like the first one? You know, the ice cream van.
Have you still got it?
Just everybody does that. It's not like me to delete stuff.
We did do the ice cream. We revisited the ice cream van.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago.
Have you already done that one?
Not a new
Yeah.
scene.
Okay.
If you'd been paying attention, Alan, you would have known that.
Sorry, I haven't been working hard enough.
Yeah, I think that was the 1 year anniversary.
Oh, that was a good time to do it then.
I think
Yeah, it was quite fun.
Who won that one? Was it you, Andres? Huh?
Ice cream truck one? I don't think it was me.
I liked the one where we had a plane each, and the two players had to kind of combine it.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
The winner was Hecker. Wait, that's image here.
Crevette won the ice cream idea again. No, that was a shop run. Sorry.
No, it was at Hecker. I've not seen him since.
I think the first one that I joined was the one that I won with the music instrument, I think. The other ones, like, not.
I know, Crevette, you've won more times than me, and I've been here for a year and a half nearly.
That can't be right.
I like the two planes one where you had to kind of join them together.
Yeah, that was a nice one too, yeah.
So different.
Another one is you get given one object and you have to do something with that one object. You know, you have one prop, do what you can with that one prop. Kind of like improv theatre.
Alright.
You know,
A churro's prop guy.
Oh yeah, big prop guy over here.
We should do it with Spider-Man in memory of Blunder.
Rip.
I've not seen Blunder in ages.
I'm still halfway through this damn render.
his job is taking up his time, I guess.
Is he working now?
Yep.
Thanks for this time, by the way. I'll log off now. I just want to say bye-bye and good night. Or good more, depending where you guys are in the world.
No worries.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I'm going to kill the stream, I think, as well. Stream.